Well, hello then, welcome back to another Octopath Traveler video. Last time we arrived at Boulder Fall, meeting up with Therion, who's a thief. And in the tavern, he heard about this House Ravis and this treasure that everybody has been trying to steal. Every thief, every good thief has tried to been stealing, but no one has been successful. And of course, Therion, being a genius, he figured out a way where he can steal a letter of introduction and get in the gates without even trying to break in. Just why break in when you can just walk in, right? But anyways, this time we are going to walk into House Ravis and see what treasure it holds. Yes, Ravis Manor. This is actually our first, I guess, house dungeon. All the other dungeons we've been into have been like forests and caves. This one's actually a straight up house, a mansion. You can see that this is the front door and this is the bottom level. Yeah, these areas can get a bit confusing because these houses are pretty open. So yeah, but anyways, we have a bunch of enemies here. Sentinel, Ice Sentinel, Ice Sentinel, Ice Sentinel, Ice Sentinel. So it looks like the Sentinels here. Let's see if they're weak against dark. It looks like they aren't. Ice Sentinel attacks. Let's see if they're weak to wind. Looks like no, they're weak to wind. Get hit. And now we have Therion. Again, like I mentioned last time, he has a sword attack and a dagger attack. But his thief skills, we have Steal, which is to steal an item from a foe. And then we have Wildfire. So similar to how Elfin has an ice attack, and Tressa has a wind attack, and Primrose has a dark attack. Therion has a fire attack that deals damage to one enemy. It's not AoE, but it does damage to one enemy. And of course, these Ice Sentinels are weak to fire, because they're ice, and fire is super effective against ice. With Elfin here, we can actually use Icicle on the normal Sentinel. Looks like the normal Sentinel is not weak to ice. They're just gonna keep attacking here. Yeah, these enemies have a lot of weaknesses. Unfortunately, I don't have I'll try to use dagger on that. Sentinel did not work. Let's use spear. Looks like spear does work. I mean, sword will work because of order of the weapon. Let's see if they're weak to axe. Looks like they are weak to axe. I should have not used that on that enemy. I should have used it on another enemy. Yeah, these enemies are weak, but they have a lot of weaknesses. As you see here. Looks like they are weak to dagger. Or they're not weak to dagger. Yeah, Olberic would have been great here because he has an AoE sword attack which would have done a lot of damage. But unfortunately I don't have them. I replaced them with Therion so that Therion can get some XP here. Here I grew to level 4, would you look at that. But yeah. Therion is kind of like Tressa in terms of battling as well. He uses 2 different weapons so that he covers a lot of weapon things. But he's kind of like a support character like Tressa. If you notice, Olberic has really strong attack. Primrose is basically support, like mainly support. And Elfin's, he has multiple roles, but his main role is healing. He's also a decent attacker. But yeah, he's mostly a healer with his Concord ability. But as you see, like I said, Tressa and Therion, their battle styles are kind of, not that good, to be honest. Like, they're both kind of, in between support, in between, like, attacking, just self-destructed. Yeah, they're kind of in between a lot of stuff, which makes them pretty interesting enemies. Oh my gosh, is Therion dead? My first knockout, would you believe it? I just got destroyed by that thing, by double self-destruct. Like they're weak to dagger. Unfortunately, I don't have a move to be able to revive. Like I can't revive Therion right now. I could actually, I could. We're gonna use a olive of life. We have 15 of them. And it restores them at 500 health. Yeah, you see, it's important to train up these characters because they're super weak right now. That's just how it is. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, like I was mentioning, Therion and Tressa, they kind of both have roles that aren't really clear. They both have like Tressa can steal, like Tressa can make money from the enemies, while Therion can steal items from the enemies, which could be useful. Yeah, but both of them don't have really clear roles. Which, in my opinion, if you don't have a clear role, you're kind of weak. Maybe I shouldn't have boosted that. I don't know. But I feel like boosting on the move, seeing if I can kill all these guys in one turn. But yeah, I don't know. Therion's pretty weak for now, because he doesn't really do much. There's a problem, but it's fine. We're going to Last Stand here. Yeah, Last Stand has actually been performing pretty well. That's an AoE axe move. It's been definitely something that I need. Break that enemy shield. Try to kill this thing. Looks like unable to kill it, so now next turn it's going to attack. It's going to self-destruct. Oh my gosh. So annoying. There we go. Kill that guy. Looks like Therion goes low. We got all the life. But yeah, that's what happens when an ally gets knocked out. They're unable to act until you revive them with an olive of life. Looks like there's a chest here. Healing grape. I have to go all the way back. Yeah, these building dungeons. Like I said, they can get a bit confusing. And oh my gosh, these enemies are getting annoying. Like I said, I'm probably gonna fast forward. Probably now is a good time to start fast forwarding them. We'll keep going here, go past all this. You can see that there's a stairs here. We can go upstairs into the room to our left and right. Obviously the right is not the right direction to go, but the left is the right direction to go, so.
Knighthood, bring your shade. Where's the nearest tavern?
Getting some levels is always going to be good. Sometimes these rooms, by the way, don't even have chests in them. So that room, as you see, didn't even have a chest in it. So yeah, sometimes like these areas can get a bit big, messy, and confusing, and they don't really have items in them. Looks like we actually have a big room here. We have Ravis Guard 2, Ravis Soldier 3. Looks like some Ravis enemies here. I probably should have restored some SP with Elfin. Unfortunately, I don't. I wonder what the Ravis guards are weak to. Probably sword or something? Not dagger. Axe, maybe? Not axe. Desperation attack. See, even though they used an attack on Primrose and it missed, her second serving, or not second serving, but her eye for an eye triggered there. Second serving, I'm thinking of something else, guys. We triple dagger that dude. You can triple dagger this dude. Both Raven soldiers have been triple daggered. With Primrose, we can go ahead and use some Trade Tempest. Maybe I should have saved down. How often we can axe this guy question. There we go. Oh, not dead yet. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, how much health do you have, my guy? There we go. I guess we're just gonna axe this guy. I don't know why I'm commentating this battle still. Looks like Sweep attacking all of us. I guess I could have double daggered there. I'm gonna double axe here. Double dagger here. Tressa. Probably should have rest with Tressa, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Gaining a lot of XP and JP. Probably should put those JPs into action. Looks like Tressa, our main character, has 100 JP, so we can go ahead and learn. Sidestep or hired help? I really don't like hired help at this point because I don't have that much money. I'm gonna sidestep. Being able to dodge a physical attack with 100% success rate could be useful. Therion. Now we can go ahead and see what Therion is all about. So he has steal, which steals item from a single foe. This could be super good because a lot of items you can farm. You can't buy them in stores, but you can farm them. So for example, soul stones, you can't buy them in stores, but you can farm them using Therion. And Wildfire, of course, is his fire move. HP Thief. Attack a single foe twice with a dagger and steal HP equivalent to half the damage dealt. So yes, Therion, similar to Tressa, can self-heal using a dagger move, and then he can steal the dagger. He can steal like a fraction of the damage he deals. Shackle Foe. Reduce the single foe's attack strength for 2 turns. Armor Corrosive. Reduce a single foe's physical defense for 2 turns. Again, these are all 4 SP. I guess HP Thief is 6. But yeah, with 4 SP, we can reduce foe's physical defense for 2 turns. This is super useful because if you can boost your attack, you can boost your physical attack, lower your opponent's physical defense. Now you're doing a little bit more extra damage. Steal SP, similar to HP Thief, is you attack the target with 2 dagger moves, and then you steal SP equivalent to 5% of damage dealt. So here, yeah, you can actually self-heal SP and HP. Basically with Therion, you can go infinite SP if you keep using steal SP. And share SP costs 0 SP to use, but you bestow SP equivalent to 50% of one's current SP to an ally. So let's say I have 100 SP on Therion, I use this, I can give 50 SP to another character. The thing about this is you can boost it, and you give like 100% of your SP to another character. So I think share SP is pretty bad. Why would you share SP when you can literally just use an item? It's way better. I think using Inspiring Plum is always going to be better than using share SP. So yeah, this move is really bad. But yeah, with Therion, I'm going to actually take HP Thief, because right now he is pretty soft. So being able to steal HP is pretty nice. And Armor Corrosive, actually, I'm gonna reducing a foe's physical defense for 2 turns is really good because again, like I said, you can stack, you can lower their defense, raise your physical attack, and now you're doing a little bit more damage. Steal SP is really good. However, again, SP on Therion is you're not gonna use a lot of SP by using HP Thief and Armor Corrosive, so it's okay to do that. Also, support skills. With Tressa, she has Hang Tough. When the user is not near death, all attacks that would reduce the user's below 0 would instead leave the user at 1 HP. So, when Hang Tough, basically when I get knocked out, instead of getting knocked out, I will hang on with 1 HP, which is super good. It's like a focus sash in Pokemon. And in Therion, we can do Incidental Attack. When using a non-damaging skill on a foe, for example, using Armor Corrosive, there's a 50% chance I will attack as well, which is super fun. Just a little bonus, right? Yep. So that's that. We see that there's a little sneaky chest here. $800, where we can go up in this door. Bravest Manor. We can check downstairs again to see if there's anything here. We can see that there's another layer down there, but that additional layer doesn't really do anything. Or we can't go there in that layer. It looks like we surprised our foe. And there's actually more enemies, so we can go ahead and use HP Thief. Because even though I can just use a normal dagger attack, HP Thief is always going to do more damage than a regular dagger attack. So it's good to use HP Thief and SP Thief. But actually, I did not want to do that. I want to check their weaknesses. That's bad. Let's see if they're weak to dagger. They're not weak to dagger. They're probably weak to sword, maybe bow. I don't know.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
But yeah, but it looks like they don't even have that much HP to begin with. We're just gonna trade tempest here. Then use triple. Oh my! I should have been dagger. Sweep. Looks like a Primrose is gonna go in with her support skill. Elfin just attacking a bunch of times. And I don't know, that should do it. There we go. Alright then. Got inspiring plum from that battle. Looks like down here there's a little area here. There's a Therion chest here. It has a wind attire. We can see what that's all about. Wind attire raises speed, physical defense, and elemental defense. So yeah, not bad, right? It looks like black attire. I think black attire, and furrow. Yeah, everything is already better than what I currently have. So no point. We have dogs in this battle actually. Interestingly enough. Let's see if any of them are weak to dark. None of them are. Wow, this Primrose and Tressa have been absolutely trash because their AoE moves haven't really been hitting weaknesses. Looks like Tressa's actually out of SP here. Looks like I'm gonna use a sword on dog. Looks like they're not weak to sword. Let's see if they're weak to axe. They are weak to axe. They did 1 damage on Tressa, by the way. I guess we can go ahead and use a spear attack. I think I already used a spear attack, right? We can use a bow attack, didn't work. We're gonna use a dagger attack on this dude, I guess. Looks like they're weak against dagger. Are the dogs weak with dagger? The dogs are weak. Dagger. We can use a boost of that. We broke all their shields. Now we can go ahead and just kill them. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alfin grew a level, which is nice. Not gonna bother restoring SP on Tressa. I think at this point it doesn't matter. More doggies here. Yeah, I'm just gonna break this guy's shield. Probably weak to sword. Yep, weak to sword.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna use a dagger. With Alfin here, I'm going to go ahead and use Last Stand. Big damage. It looks like the guard is also, the last weakness is axe. Just good, I suppose. Oh, and I broke the last shield with Primrose Eye for 9. Nice. Out of my way. I'm gonna hit that guy 3 times. I'm gonna hit this thing 3 times. I'm gonna hit this thing 2 times. A lot of flashing lights. Hopefully that doesn't hurt anyone's eye. Up here we see that there is no chest. But we can also go to the other room next. Looks like this room also doesn't have any chests. Again, like just bedrooms. Healing grape there. I do see, I actually dropped a fire soulstone, which is super nice. Another thing I should mention is items that you see get dropped, like I just dropped a fire soulstone from those guys. If I use Therion steel, you get those items that you get those items, for example. So it looks like there's a way up, but there's also a way down. We have a traveling peddler here that sells us a few items, and we have the save book. I'm actually gonna end this recording here. I'm not gonna end the video, but I'm gonna end the recording because I don't know if I have enough storage on my recording device. But yeah, we're going to save and continue a little bit later. Like for you guys, it's gonna be like a second. Alright, we are... Or, I shouldn't say we, I am back. Going to heal up all my characters. Therion only has 500 HP. That's not the most ideal of situations you'll want. But, yeah, I don't know. Can I give him better equipment somehow? I don't know. I think it's fine. Therion might... He's likely gonna die, to be honest, but... Let's just continue the story.
So, this is the amazing treasure everyone is talking about. It looks like an ordinary gemstone to me. Can't imagine it's worth all that much.
The jewel before you is worth more than your mind could hope to fathom. Your inability to discern as much is disconcerting, to say the least.
We've been snuck up on? As a thief? What?
Who the hell are you? Not just anyone can sneak up on me like that.
I should be the one asking you that question.
I'm the cleaning lady here.
Not just anyone could have made it this far into the manor, after all.
You won't get answers by stroking my ego.
I meant it as nothing but genuine praise. Allow me to congratulate you on being the first thief to make it here.
You say it as if you wanted this to happen.
Just so. We tightened security for that very purpose. We figured no thief worth his salt would be able to turn down such a challenge.
Go on.
To this end, we even asked the barkeep for help. His job? Find promising thieves and spin tales about this manor.
Were we set up? What?
In other words, you tricked thieves into trying to rob this place.
Think of it more as appealing to their inner nature. The great treasure of Ravis Manor, guarded by a veritable army. What thief could pass up such glory, such riches? We had such high hopes, but were constantly met with disappointment. But finally, one has proven himself worthy.
I should have seen this coming.
And yet you did not, and I find myself most grateful for your lack of foresight.
So what's your angle?
I need not explain that to you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Heathcote. I am a butler in the service of House Ravis.
You expect me to believe an ordinary butler snuck up on me? Anyway, who you are won't matter once I'm out of here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I assure you, you won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
What? Let's get this over with. My turn.
So yes, as it seems, we were set up. I guess Heathcote, the butler of House Ravis, wanted someone to come and actually come and steal his treasure? Question mark. We're not very sure at this point. But we have Heathcote here, and of course Ravis guard. I'm gonna start off by using a dagger attack. Use HP Thief on Heathcote here. Looks like he is weak to dagger. The thing about HP Thief is that it hits twice. So was able to use 2 moves or break the shield twice without even using BP, which is nice. He's going to use attack, does 93 damage on Primrose, which is a lot of damage, but with Alphen we're going to use AoE Axe move here. Looks like the guard is weak to Axe. None of them are weak to Dark. Looks like the guard is also weak to Wind, but Heathcote isn't. Steel defense, raising physical defense here. Of course the plan in this battle is just to try to get rid of everything we can, but it looks like the guard here not weak to dagger. Okay, so probably, I mean, let's try to use pole arm. Like I said, Heathcote is not going to be weak to pole arm because it goes sword, pole arm, then dagger. So he might be weak to bow, which he is weak to bow. Again, with Therion, we can go ahead and just use a... Honestly, I want to get rid of this guard soon here. Probably weak to sword, yep. With Alphen, I'm probably just going to use an axe move on the guard here. Double spear, so hitting us both, hitting everybody twice with a spear move. Primrose gonna come in 2 counterattacks actually because he hit twice. That's very interesting. Here's the interesting part. We can always go ahead and with Therion, we can always go ahead and use moves like action moves. However, I think I actually want to use a Thief Armor Corrosive. I want to lower his physical defense here. Lower by 8 turns using all my BP here, and also using incidental attack. With Primrose, we're gonna dagger Heathcote twice here. And Alphen, we're just gonna use a normal axe attack on Ravis Guard. And Primrose, we are actually gonna donate BP to, I guess, Primrose, I suppose? Sure, why not? I have a little plan in mind here. Therion, we can go ahead and, I guess use an attack. Fire attack, I suppose? It doesn't really matter. Even if Heathcote is weak to fire, I mean, it doesn't matter at this point, does it? If we just use a normal sword attack on Ravis Guard. Primrose, I actually want to use Small Dance, maybe, on, my physical attacker. I suppose my physical attacker is going to be Therion, so we can go ahead and boost him up. He might die. Funny enough, he might actually die next action, but with Alphen, we are going to Empoison Heathcote for 8 turns. So this is going to do damage to him at his end phase. With Tressa, we can go ahead and use a bunch of BP. Maybe not all of it actually. But I'm gonna use, yeah, I want to use a lot, just to do a lot of damage on the Ravis Guard here. 725. 60 damage on Heathcote. Slice hitting Therion. Tressa's going now. We are going to use. Let's go ahead and use Trade Winds. Alphen's going, we can use an axe. Looks like the Ravis Guard at half health, which looks good. Primrose, we can use attack there. Now with Therion, we can go ahead and use HP Thief. We've gained some HP, super nice. Steel defenses, double spear, again hitting us twice. Looks like Primrose able to counterattack once. Damage, poison chip there. I'm gonna go ahead and use dagger. It looks like next turn we can definitely go ahead and break all their shields here. I'm gonna use sword on the Ravis Guard. Going to use Trade Tempest here. And then I actually don't want to use maybe let's see if weak to ice. Looks like Heathcote is actually weak to ice, that's good. Because this turn we can go ahead and dagger. And then we can go ahead with Alphen's here, we can go ahead and icicle. Okay, I like where this is going. And then with Therion, we can go ahead and use a sword move. honestly, we can go ahead and just full blast use HP Thief on Heathcote here. Just because, again, he has lower defense. I have augmented attack. And boom, there we go. That's 1,400 damage. Over 1,400 damage. With Tressa, we can go ahead and just use Trade Tempest here. Looks like Heathcote actually at half health, which is super good. More damage from the poison chip. Offense, we can go ahead and just use a bunch of axe. Last stand, let's do a bunch of damage on both the guard and Heathcote right there. Again, Heathcote does 686 because of his lower defense. His lower physical defense. Primrose, we can go ahead and Night Roll. Let's just do a bunch of damage here. Killing the guard. Tressa, we can go ahead and actually donate a bunch of BP. Donate 3 BP on Therion here. Why would I want to do that, you ask? It's because next turn I can go ahead and... sorry, not next turn. This turn I can go ahead and use HP Thief and kill Heathcote. So there we go. Donate BP and Armor Corrosive and using Primrose to raise Therion's attack. Just a bunch of synergy there. And that was a pretty smooth sailing battle. I didn't use any items. I think that's the first battle I didn't use any items. Didn't concord anything. Yeah. I have to mention again, like, my characters like Tressa, Primrose, and Alphen are pretty overleveled for what they are. However, Therion did most of the damage there, so there we go. Defeated Heathcote. Now let's see what his purpose is. All this is.
So, you can hold your own in battle as well. It seems I underestimated you.
That makes 2 of us. Was that a part of your butler training?
I see you still have some reservations about my true profession. Though I'm sure my victory here lends my words no credit.
Your victory? What in the...
Any thief worth his salt should recognize that band.
Therion has a little band on his left arm, if you can see that. It's pretty hard to see, but...
The mark of a convict. The fool's bangle, as some call it. Undeniable proof of a thief's humiliating blunder.
Get this off of me!
I do not take my orders from you. I've attached it to your arm for a reason. If anyone is to see it, they shall know of your failure here today.
You...
However, I imagine your pride will not permit you to be seen with it, and that makes it perfect leverage for negotiations.
Negotiations?
You may have broken into my home, but for now, I will overlook your transgressions.
Oh, great. More company.
Pardon my belated introduction. My name is Cordelia Ravis, and I am the lady of the house.
Saying this right now, Cordelia Ravis, favorite side character? Therion's my favorite character, like I mentioned. Cordelia. I love her. She is... Okay, I mean, obviously we don't know anything about her, besides that she's the lady of the house. But yeah, I really like her character. I really like Therion's character, and of course that means I really like this whole story about Therion and what's going on here.
Regards to your decorator. They sure have a way with traps.
Allow me to explain. The treasure you are after is a family heirloom known as the Dragonstones.
You don't say.
The Dragonstones have been in my family for generations.
Wait, dragon stones? I see one.
Yes, once there were more. But the stones were stolen during the chaos following my parents' passing. Fortunately, Heathcote was able to recover this sapphire stone.
What touching devotion. Is this the part where I move to tears?
Perhaps, once you understand your place in this story. If you collect the 3 remaining stones, we shall remove the band from your arm.
So, this was your plan all along.
Yes, but please understand, I had no choice.
Well, aren't you too clever? Setting a thief to catch a thief.
Don't thieves often say, the ensnared has only himself to blame?
Do thieves actually say that? I don't really know. I'm not a thief.
Yeah, they do.
Well, apparently they do.
For a butler, you sure know a lot about thieves, old man.
I dare not bore you with my story when there are more pressing matters at hand.
Heathcote thief confirmed?
Will
Question
you
mark.
undertake Miss Ravis's mission, young thief? If you refuse,
I'll do the job.
excellent. Then I pray your journey will be a successful one. Oh, you're back.
Kill him.
With a tale to tell, too. I'll trade it for a drink.
Afraid I don't deal in that currency.
Listen, I just came from Ravis Manor. Had a lovely chat with a fellow named Heathcote. Maybe you know him?
I did warn you not to go there. So, was it everything you expected it to be?
All that and more, and now I'm awfully thirsty. I might need 2 drinks to get this bad taste out of my mouth.
Coming right up.
If we go back, we see that guy is nowhere to be found, but also that Therion has a bangle on his arm, which wasn't present before. A bangle showing how Heathcote messed up as a thief, as a tea leaf. He messed up.
Mr. Therion! Mr. Therion, please wait!
What now?
I came to see you off on your journey. As it is at my behest that you're setting out.
Look, I'm just fulfilling my half of a bargain. Nothing more, nothing less.
I understand that, but
He's right, milady. This is simply an agreement between us and a skilled but short-sighted thief.
Exactly.
There is something you should know before you go.
A lead to the Dragonstones, because I have no idea where the flip I'm supposed to go.
As you saw, I recovered a blue stone. It is known as the Sapphire Dragonstone. The remaining 3 are the Dragonstones of Ruby, Emerald, and Gold, each named for its sheen.
Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, and Gold? Those are all Pokemon games, right?
And if I I steal them all back for you, you'll remove this band.
Is there a silver dragonstone? Okay, I'll stop.
You have my word.
Your word? Well, that sounds legitimate. Any idea where I should start looking?
Rumor has it that a scholar in Noblecourt is researching the Ruby Dragonstone.
Scholar in Noblecourt.
Noblecourt? Great. I'll fit right in.
Mr. Therion!
What is it this time?
Please, do take care out there. Did I say something amiss?
Never thought a man of my talents would be working for someone like... it's nothing. You'll get your stones back soon. Just leave the thieving to me.
And so, Therion set forth his mission, which he begrudgingly accepted, to retrieve the remaining 3 dragonstones of House Ravis, that he might have the mark of shame removed from his arm. Little did he know what fate awaited him. Yes, so, I mean, that was honestly kind of hard to follow, but hopefully I have enough time to explain. So Heathcote, the House Ravis butler, I guess Cordelia's butler, set up, okay, so let's start from the beginning, I guess. Cordelia, parents died. I don't think we got the reason why, did we? But they died, leaving the Dragonstones, which was Cordelia and Heathcote's possession, or the Ravis' possession. They were stolen, but able to get them back was not able to get them back. But Heathcote, who was the family's butler, was able to get one of the Dragonstones back, the Sapphire Dragonstone. And they needed the other Dragonstones back. Again, we don't have the reason why they need them back, but they need them back. The other Dragonstones, the Ruby, Emerald, and Gold one. So what they did, how to get them back, was Heathcote, being big-brained, he made the house have high security. And he even had the bartender talk stories about the Dragonstones and the treasure that awaited in the house, so that thieves will be more tempted to go in the house. And Heathcote's intention was to find a thief skilled enough to be able to reach the Sapphire Dragonstone, where Heathcote will confront them, and while confronting them, he will put the bangle on them, and so that he can basically blackmail them into doing what he wants. Because of course Heathcote kind of knows what thievery is. We can kind of predict from that he was once a thief, and he knows what he's doing. And so that's the goal of Heathcote, to want to basically blackmail a really skilled thief. To, of course, why would you want a skilled thief? So a skilled thief would be the one who's capable of stealing the emerald, the ruby, and the gold Dragonstones. And of course, Therion, funny enough, as a thief, he fell into a trap. As a thief, which is pretty funny, right? He fell into a thief's trap. And of course, Cordelia is just basically like a third party here. She's just, she didn't. It's obviously that she didn't want to, I guess, have Therion be in prison like this. I guess in prison, having the mark. Of course, he didn't want to have the mark, but she needs the Dragonstones back. But yeah, that's kind of where the story is, and of course, we're looking for Dragonstones. So yeah, I think maybe the story was, you can figure it out, but I just wanted to explain it all. And next time we're gonna continue exploring Boulderfall, and actually we're not going to go to Haunted. I actually have a few things I want to do. I want to explore more of what we have already explored. there's a lot of things that have opened up to us, or that have been opened up to us, but I feel comfortable doing them now since I have Therion on my team. And yeah, next time, that's what we'll be doing. But we have this lady here. She looks like special. Light black. Why hello, that light in your eye. You have the look about you I like. But alas, you're not quite the one I'm looking for. I feel like I've been searching all my life for that one perfect person. Yeah, we'll be doing the quest here. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Next time, we'll be continuing our journey by doing a lot of side stuff.